often imitated, but never duplicated. It's time for another top 10. Go grab your vibe juice, and you know where I'm at. The door is open, so come on in. Good vibes only. And what's up, everybody? That's right. Come on in, grab a seat, get relaxed. Make sure you got your vibe juice. It's time for another top 10. Like, subscribe, share. You know the routine. Check your nonsense at the door, and let's do the things we like to do. This top 10 list is just for you. So make sure that you got your notebook, all right? Feel free to take notes. Often imitated, but never duplicated. I'm your host, C3, and this is always Keep It Comics. The first book on the list is not just a hot book, but it's also a key. At the list at number 10, we got to talk about X-Men, issue number 101. This is the first appearance of Phoenix. This book is up 39%, with the last recorded sale for this book being $350. Average price for the raw copy is $258, while the average price for the graded copy is $462. This book has an all-time high of $13,249, and that was for a CGC 9.8 that took place back in 2021. We've had a total of 2,697 sales for this book so far, right? With the fair market value having this book listed at $258 for a raw copy and near mint condition. X-Men, ladies and gentlemen, issue number 101. This is the first appearance of Phoenix taking flight on our top 10 list, so make sure you keep an eye on it. On the list at number 9, Minor Keys make waves also, so definitely watch out for this book. This is DC's Superman, issue number 330. Oh yes, definitely. Once I saw the movie, I had to go back and dig this up and see where it actually came from. So I did some research, and I found out that this was the issue that explains the reason why people can't tell that Clark Kent is really Superman when his disguise is just merely some glasses, right? So this issue explains why people can't tell who he is, and they're calling them, I guess, hypno glasses, right? So they're made out of some material that comes from his rocket ship, the glass from his rocket ship. So this book is up right now, and I was actually thrilled when I found that out. So this book is up right now, and it's 286% increase, and that's more than it was the week before the movie came out. So this issue is definitely on the move right now. Last recorded sale for this book was just $8. Average price for a raw copy is $9, while the average price for a graded copy will run you $36. This book has 236 total sales, and that's a 286% increase from the prior week before the movie was actually released. We have an all-time high of $81 for a 9.8, and that took place back in 2022. Fair market value has a raw copy in fine condition listed for $9. So this is one you may want to add to your collection. You know, nothing crazy, but it is a movie reveal that has intrigued everybody and caused this book to spike. So make sure you check it out. Superman, issue number 330. On the list at number 8, we have Silver Surfer, issue number 3. Oh yes, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to talk a little bit about Riri Williams, Ironheart on Disney+. I'm not all that thrilled about it, I gotta say, right? Now, and at the end of the day, when they finally reveal who the big baddie is behind all the chaos, I was like, eh. So to me, it's a misuse of a very good villain, right? We could have got a lot more from Mephisto, and it could have been done so many different ways, in my opinion. Leave a comment down below. What do you think about Ironheart and, you know, the series itself altogether? But the Silver Surfer, the book, the first appearance of Mephisto, issue number 3. Silver Surfer, issue number 3. is doing well on the market, right? Let's talk specs. First appearance of Mephisto. This book is up 82%. Last recorded sale was $340, right? The 9.8 last sold for $38,400. Now, just keep in mind, that's a $16,800 difference from the previous all-time high of $55,200 back in 2022, right? So that's a significant dip in that book. But all in all, it's still doing well on the market, right? Average price for the raw copy, $280. And the average price for a graded copy right now will run you about $662. 1,825 total sales, with fair market value having this book listed at $280 for a raw copy that's in very good condition. So that last episode revealed that Mephisto was behind all the chaos that was going on, you know, but like I said, in my opinion, extremely misuse of a great villain that had potential to do so much more. All right, but nonetheless, Marvel put it out. But that's number 8 on the list. The Silver Surfer, issue number 3, first appearance of Mephisto. We've been waiting for him. We got him. I don't know how we feel about him. But issue number 3 is up. Silver Surfer number 3 is up. On the list at number 7, guys. All right. This is a cover lover's delight. And I always got to have one of these on the list. And this is Uncanny X-Men, issue number 2. This is the Nathan Zerdy Unknown Comics Virgin variant. Oh yes, ladies and gentlemen. This is the first full appearance of Death Dream, Jitter, Calico, and Ransom, a.k.a. the Outliers. Yes, a new team, guys, as if we needed another one. This book is up 91%, and last recorded sale for this book was $5. The average price for a raw copy, $13. The average price for a graded copy, $61. 18 total sales for this book so far on the aftermarket, with the all-time high for a 9.8 going for $90, and that was back in 2024. Fair market value has it listed at $13 for a raw copy in near mint condition. Nathan Zerdy does great artwork. This is a beauty, a cover lover's delight. If you think this is something you want to add to your collection, go ahead and grab it while it's still affordable. On the list at number 6. This book is still on fire, ladies and gentlemen. For the second week in a row, Red Hawk, issue number 6, the Dan Panosian 1:25 ratio variant. And allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is C3, and I'm your humble host. And I apologize. Last week, I reported it as this being a new werewolf. One of my community members was like, it's not a new werewolf. But it is a hot cover, though. All right? But it is the first appearance of a new war wolf. And it's still a hot cover. All right? So, first appearance of a new war wolf, and the Dan Panosian art is absolutely fire. So it makes sense that this book is getting the attention that it's getting. It's up 97%, with the last recorded sale for this book being $130. We've had a total of 16 total sales so far, with the average price for a copy being $127. No graded information just yet, but I'm sure this one is on its way to CGC. We had an all-time high that took place back on July 13th, where a raw copy sold for $200, ladies and gentlemen. That definitely had to be like a pre-order, or somebody saw it and had to have the first copy, because it's come down significantly since then. But fair market value has this book listed at $127 for a raw copy in near and mint condition. Now, I'm not sure if this book has the staying power, but for the moment, this book is still hot, and it definitely looks worthy of anybody's PC. So keep your eye on it. All right, guys. We've made it to the halfway mark. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think about those first 5 books. I'm your boy C3. I appreciate you stopping by. And if this is your first time checking out the channel, please consider subscribing to the channel. It'll help us out and get us out to more viewers, all right? It's always good vibes, ladies and gentlemen. So check the nonsense at the door. Because we only come here for the love of the hobby. Mi casa, su casa. Shh. We don't need no noise. Thank you very much. All right, guys, back to the list. Number 5. This next book is a Strike While the Iron is Cold book, right? But it is such a hot book. Let's talk DC's Supergirl, issue number 2, The Island Talavera, yellow era cover. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this book was limited to 1,000 copies, right? And it was released on June 11th. But there's an error on this particular book. It's down 5% right now, but the last recorded sale for this book was $121, right? Average price for a raw copy, $26. No graded information because it's a new book, but I'm pretty sure it will be soon, all right? This book has an all-time high of $40 for a raw copy that took place back on the 13th. 9 total sales for this book so far, all right? So is it moving crazy units? Not really, but nonetheless, the community is still looking at this book and they're still purchasing this book. Fair market value has it listed at $26 for a raw copy and near mint condition. Another era copy doing its thing on the market, so make sure you check it out if you like collecting those era prints. And it's a beautiful cover too. Beautiful cover of Supergirl. Talavera nailed that. That's fire, right? All right. On the list at number 4, we got a hot new modern securing the spot. Let's talk X-Men, Age of Revelation, 0. The Humberto Ramos Shadow Drop, 1 per store. Absolutely, ladies and gentlemen. This is actually the homage of Uncanny X-Men 251, right? So I know that homage alone draws everybody's attention. It's a 1 per store, and it's got a great story on the inside. All right, this is up 11.96% right now, with the last recorded sale being $35. They came out the gate running at about $40 plus shipping and handling. But I would say check with your local comic book shop, see if you can catch it for a little bit lower than that. The 1 per store, I don't know. Sometimes stores get 2 or 3 copies. I don't know how that works when they call it the 1 per store, but stores got more than 1. Whatever. Right? It is what it is. But we've had a total of 135 books that has changed hands so far. Average price for the raw copy is $40. We had an all-time high of $60 for a raw copy. That was back on the 15th. And keep your eye out for it. It all began here, right? X-Men, issue 0, 1 per store. X-Men 251 homage is moving, so keep your eye out on it. Don't miss out. On the list at number 3, this variant is definitely hot. And that's why it's on the list. Uncanny X-Men, issue number 1, another Nathan Zerdy masterpiece. Yes, ain't she pretty? This is the first cameo appearance of the Outliers. This book is up 225%. Last recorded sale, $13, guys. Average price for the raw copy, $16. Average price for the graded copy, $49. 32 total sales so far, with the all-time high for a CGC 9.8 being $80. Now, fair market value has it listed at $16 for a raw copy and near mint condition. Nathan Zerdy is hot. One of our dopest modern artists, does a great deal of work. You can catch the cover. You can find covers from anywhere, and they're all beautiful. So just check them out. Don't miss it, all right? Uncanny X-Men, issue number 1 is definitely on the move. All right, guys. On the list at number 2, we've got a beautiful Daredevil, issue number 181. And this is the death of Elektra. Yes, yes. One of our iconic books, right? We all know this book. This book goes up and down on the market, but one thing I think we can all agree upon, it's never going anywhere, right? This book has 84% increase in sales so far. The average price for the raw copy is $36. The average price for the graded copy is $131. The last recorded sale for this book is $71, and that's for a CGC 9.6. 2,660 sales for this book so far, with the all-time high being for a 9.9. All right? So listen, the 9.9 is the golden egg in this particular book. That book sold for $10,200 back in 2024. A fair market value has a raw copy in near mint condition listed for $36. So Daredevil, issue number 181, The Death of Elektra, is moving on the market. It's a space filler that you may need for your collection, so make sure you check it out. And make sure you continue to check us out here at Keep It Comics. I'm your host, C3. Don't forget about us. It's good vibes only. I do it for the culture. I do it for you. I do it for the love of the hobby. I love what I do. It's good vibes. It's good vibes, ladies and gentlemen. Like, subscribe, share. Make sure you check out your local comic book shop. Don't leave them out of the loop. We need them. They need us. It's a community, all right? So definitely, as you're thumbing through the books, tell your guy at the desk that you heard about them from your boy C3. All right, guys, now it's time to talk about the number one hottest comic book on the planet. And that book is Fantastic Four, issue number 1. This is the Lucio Perillo comic exposure Invisible Woman Virgin variant. And man, this is such a beautiful depiction of the Invisible Woman. This is the first appearance of Astronomica, right? Adrian, Rocky, and Zora Vukovic. Wow, that's a name for you, right? Last recorded sale for this book was $13, while the average price for a raw copy is $13. Average price for a graded copy is $160. This book is up 151%, ladies and gentlemen, and doing good numbers on the market. Community is definitely intrigued by this one, and they're definitely going after it. We had an all-time high for a CGC 9.8 that took place back in 2018, where it sold for $160, right? Fair market value has this book listed at $13 for a raw copy in near mint plus condition. So this is some magnificent artwork by Lucio Perillo. If you don't know him, get to know him, because he's been around, he's going to stay around, and his artwork is phenomenal. I've got some covers from Lucio, man, that you could just stare at all night long. Facts. Big facts. All right? So taking the slide at number 1, Fantastic Four, issue number 1, the Lucio Perillo comic exposure, Invisible Woman, Virgin variant. It's yours if you want it. All you have to do is reach out and grab it. All right? All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's your list. I appreciate you all for stopping by, checking out the channel. Before we go, I'm going to hit you with another comic book unboxing, all right? Let's see what we got. I appreciate you guys. This is my way of showing you some love, giving you an extra little piece at the end. We'll pull from this side now. Oh, you see my little... yeah, my little Mario Kart figs. Absolutely. If you look on the back, there's a whole team of them. Yep, so if you're out there and you find yourself interested in those, here's another one, Red Yoshi. Fire. Just more knickknacks for the room. Alright, so let's pop this baby open and see what we got on the inside. You guys have been awesome. I appreciate it. Comment down below. What do you think about that last 5 books? Any of them you think you want to pick up, or you're probably going to pass on them? What do you think? I know it looks like variants just took over the list, but they're hot. The variances were super hot. So I had to put them up there. And I know we got a lot of people in the community that are like myself and they like to collect artwork. All right, so this one is definitely nice and secure. I got to go in through the painter's tape. You just pop it. I have no quarrels about a book that comes secure. It's when it doesn't come secure, and then I can see the damage from its travel. Oh. Here's one. I've been waiting on this one. Definitely been waiting on it. Now I know why it's securely packaged. It was done by professionals. Yep, this one was done by professionals. This book I ordered from our guys over at Infinity Flux. Yes, so make sure you check them out. I appreciate you guys over here at Keep It Comics. Yep, I watch you guys. So if you guys don't check them out, just check them out. You know, they're pretty informative. They got a lot of good information, and they seem like cool guys. I hope to meet them in person one day. Right? So the book that I picked up, this is Uncanny X-Men issue number 17, and this is the 1 in 50 Virgin variant. First Mutina. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, but this is what I share with you guys regularly. I don't just put a list out there and have you guys just trying to buy everything. I put things on the list that I too myself are going to go after. You know, not all of them, but some of them. I'm intrigued by them. I go after them, right? And I share them with you guys because you may want to add them to your collection as well. Yep, and that's what I got. Such a hot book. I even got the little personal card from the team on the back. And I'm going to keep that. And I'm going to keep this, right? They're on Instagram, Facebook, eBay. Check them out. They got new weeklies. They got discounted subscriptions, pre-order service. Yeah, they're worth checking out. Once again, shout out to the guys at Infinity Flux. First Mutina. Awesome cover. Now that I have it, I can read through it and then pop her into my light and save her and make sure nothing happens to her. All right, everybody. I hope you enjoyed your bonus. It's good vibes only. I appreciate you. 5 juice for the morning. Mushroom coffee with mint mocha creamer. That's my time. I've been trying to hit you guys constantly. School's about to start back up. So if I should happen to miss a video, don't hold it against me, but you know I'll be back. So don't disappear because I'm not going anywhere. I'm your boy C3. This is Keep It Comics. You know what it is. Later, guys.